I'm all out of salt. I'm not gonna cry. Won't give you what you want, cause I look way too good tonight. I'm all out of salt. Tears are running dry. Won't give you what you want, cause I look way too good tonight. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a little Ava Max and a Earth 2 update video. There has been a lot of questions since yesterday. I'm gonna go over a couple of them. I'm gonna go over some tile prices for everyone to enter today's everyone enter today's giveaway for free tiles. All you have to do is be a subscriber and say what type of toilet paper you enjoy the most. Why? Because I'm staring at Scott toilet paper right now. That's what I'm using as a shelf. I need equipment. Yes, referral code and Patreon down below. If you think my videos are awesome, please use those. Okay, time to get into it. To purchase Essence and upgrade property, will we be able to spend our net worth, or do we have to put more money in? So, yes and no. You could always liquidate your net worth. You just can't say like, oh, my net worth is $10,000, but I only have $5 in my available thing that I could transfer out or I could spend. You can liquidate that $10,000. Most likely, if you have $10,000 in net worth via properties, you're going to have to say, okay, I'm going to have to sell these most likely for right now, probably 40% off, which I wouldn't do. But that being said, no, you cannot use that as like, oh, well, I have this as collateral. Can I use it as like an equity line of credit? You can't do that. You can't do that right now. There's some points and some people that say like, hey, yeah, give me this as collateral, and then I'll let you do whatever. I'll give you 40% worth of what the property's worth or whatever, with a small percent interest rate, something like that. Yes. Does this mean the game is now pay to win? It does not mean the game is pay to win. I do believe that they will have a cap on it. Like, let's say, okay, here's your starter mine where you can mine stuff, and you could upgrade it if you pay more, but you can only upgrade it so many times. It's not like, let's say, like, oh, here's $1, I could upgrade it this much, I could afford that, where someone's putting in like $100 per machine and they just like they rule the game now. No, that's not gonna happen. That developers are a little too smart for that, to be able to make that happen. However, yeah, there will be advantages if you pay. Like, you're going to have things a lot quicker. You're going to have things much a little bit easier instead of a mine doing one thing per second or one thing per minute or hour or whatever. It's going to do 2 or 3 or however much you pay. I don't know for how long, if that's just a temporary boost or if that's a permanent boost that you get to keep. I don't know. I would say probably just temporary. Yeah. Well, it depends how much it is. I don't know. Keep you all posted. Will Essence be able to convert into dollars, money, spendable cash? So Essence is something that, those of you that don't know, can be turned into anything. When Phase 2 drops in a couple weeks, you're going to have, and by the way, there is going to be a new announcement within 24 hours. Within 24 hours, we'll have a new announcement, whether it's regarding the trailer of Phase 2 or Phase 2. So they said within 36 hours. So I would wager that if they put a countdown on, not even for Dubai or UAE, it'll be for a trailer for Phase 2, which, again, video this week, maybe Thursday, I don't know. So will Essence be able to, so Essence is going to be able to move into anything, and most likely because if you don't have, let's say, wood, or you don't have, a water tile, yeah, you could pay to, terraform that tile, or you could just say like, hey, I'm going to, instead of changing my tiles or whatever, I'm just going to pay someone for this Essence. You could either probably get that just on the marketplace via the actual game, which I think would be very smart for them to do. If they don't, yeah, I have so many tiles, so many properties, I will totally sell you Essence for money. Yeah, or if you say I have so many properties, I don't really want to play, I just use it as an investment vehicle. Yes, you should be able to. Now, be advised, if the game is charging, $1 for every 10 Essence, you're not going to get that. You're going to have to charge much less than that, like 80 cents for 10 Essence, or for $1, you give them 12 Essence. So just be advised of that. Will it be Clash of Clans where we can't play unless we keep paying? So Clash of Clans, you can only attack when certain things are done recovering. Okay, here's everything, we're ready to go. And then, these guys have to recover for a long time before you can attack again. Maybe that might be one concept in part of the warring world, but that is not going to be like everything. Like, oh, your avatar needs to rest. You could either, log off for 2 hours, or you can, pay, an extra dollar or so to keep going. No, that they're definitely not going to do that. That would just drive too many people away. But yeah, like I said, and even if you, for the warring world, you could only do that, like once an hour, or, depending how long the battles are, once every 15 minutes, and then you have to cool down. There's other stuff for you to do. Like, you don't just have to do that. You can go exploring, you can go play mini games. Like, there's a lot of extra things, which I'm really excited for. As far as payments, will they accept crypto? I hope they do. Payment system right now it accepts whatever currency you have, but it turns into e-credits, which they're valuing as one e-credit is $1 just because that's the reserve currency. So as far as crypto, yeah, that'd be great, especially since Elon Musk and Tesla just bought $1.5 billion of it to have some of their holdings in. That is something that I 100% believe. It's so ubiquitous now. Cash App Square, the company Square, Jack Dorsey, CEO, he put $50 million into Bitcoin, for his balance sheet, and Elon Musk did that. Obviously, went way over the top and did 1.5 billion. But yeah, this is something that CEOs of major Fortune 500 companies are doing. Tesla's going to be the biggest in the world in doing that. So I do believe that is a good possibility. I understand adding new ways to pay, but why take away PayPal? Okay, so E2 implemented its own payment option, which is much more cost effective. PayPal is just something that they would hold funds for a certain amount of days, and it would just be, and the fees are a lot with them. But via TransferWise, or the payments that they're setting up, that's going to be much, much, much more cost effective. And a lot of that E2 was eating. Like, say, oh, there's a fee, E2 was paying that fee. So I fully expected them to switch. I thought they would do something earlier, like, okay, let's have Venmo, Cash App, Coinbase as other ways to pay. Although the withdrawal system's the same, the way to pay and get money on there. And I thought they'd have that, especially because they said it's going to be a couple weeks before they. It's going to be a couple weeks before they have those payment systems in place, and apparently they're going to have some announcements this week. So I don't know why. As far as someone wanted me to make an actual graph sheet to explain the S curve and not just, do it. Okay. So if we look down here, where we start at 10,000 tiles is about 11 cents, right? The first 10,000 tiles, you increase 1 penny, okay? If you look down here, that's 100,000 tiles. Okay. So instead of increasing 1 penny, it would, like, if you're trying to do math and try to make sense of it, okay, 10,000 tiles increases at 1 cent. So 100,000 tiles should increase at 10 cents. No, it increases at 27 cents. So at 100,000 tiles, you're at 27 cents. Okay, well, what about 200,000 tiles? Does that mean we're at 54 cents? A little off. We're at about 73 cents there. And then what happens at 300,000 tiles? Do we increase it by 33%? No, you more than double it. It's $2 and almost 1 penny. Okay, what about 400,000 tiles? Do we get like 4 or 6? You're more than doubling it again. It is at $5.54. Okay, and what about 500,000 tiles? 500,000 tiles, you are off the freaking map. Let me just... Because at 500,000 tiles, you're at $14.84. This only goes up to $6. So you're just going... That's what it is. So again, the more tiles you buy... the more tiles you buy, the higher the price goes. And it does that S curve. Like, that's... that's so ridiculous. So anyway, that's just a visual. And you're saying, well, 500,000 tiles. Not every place has 500,000 tiles. Not every place yet has 500,000 tiles. But I 100% believe this game is about to Shrek-explode and get out of my swamp. Drop all your get out of my swamp memes down below. Press F for the bear in that first movie. You'll know what I'm talking about, my Shrek fans. All right, I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Also, Paul Ortola, Kobos, user Paul Ortola Kobos, and user Kia, KEA Morshed, FA. You guys message me. You guys are the winners of my last 2 giveaways, so message me wherever you want. All right, there you go. Bye.